All right, so I have here my best friend, Catherine Yuen. We've known each other for 12 years now. We actually dated for about 3 years prior to me dating Elaine. And when we actually broke up, I ended up pursuing Elaine or something along those lines. And I can say that in the beginning, when I pursued someone else, it definitely put a big strain in our relationship. And that she and Elaine actually were not the best of friends in the beginning. And a lot has happened since then. So I kind of want to share how cool it is that fast forward now, that not only are we still best friends, because even though when we dated it didn't work out, there was a lot of qualities that I loved about her that made our relationship great. And that even better is she was able to found the beauty of my current wife Elaine, and Elaine saw the awesomeness in Catherine too. And I kind of want her to share her side of the story.
Yeah.
There we go, her side of the story. But I think she has some things she can elaborate on what happened.
Um, yeah, it takes a lot of personal growth and forgiveness to myself, I think, mostly to move on with the relationship of Tony and I, and especially Elaine and I, because at first, honestly, it's just a lot of resistance of loving who I am because I allowed it to happen, and just taking that responsibility of knowing that I'm in control and it's my choice if I want to go on to have a relationship with my best friend and Elaine, which it's kind of also my best friend now. And I think it's super wonderful and super amazing that I'm mature enough to become that woman, to know that I am who I am. It doesn't matter what other people's relationship are. That doesn't affect who I am as a person. And yeah, it.
So remember when you told me that if I ever married Elaine, that you would never talk to me again, and we would never be friends again? Remember that?
Yeah, that actually happened.
And that actually happened. When I married Elaine, she has stopped talking to me. And what do you think has changed since then?
It was just knowing that I love myself. I think that's the biggest step, that for me to move on in every relationship is I love myself enough, and to know that I love you as a human being, and what you do had nothing to, it's not who I am. It's what you did is what you did for your life. And moving on, I have a choice to think, well, I have already expressed that I'm angry, I'm pissed, and it is okay to be angry and pissed at someone. And it's just know that, is it being effective? Is it how I want to live my life moving forward? And I think it was 6 months after that when I went to the hospital, and then I come back and I realized that if my life ends today, I want Tony to be my life. And that's when it's like, what's the point of holding on to all this past and just not having a friend that I truly love and truly care about in my life? Because if my life ends, I want you to be there, and not because I die, but because you love me and I love you as a friend, as a human being. And that's what I realize.
See, I think that's the coolest part, because a lot of people ask, how is it still possible that I'm best friends with my ex-girlfriend and how she's friends with my wife? And some people gets baffled by that. And I think based on what Kat just shared, it's really what's behind that is to focus more on the love and the beauty of human beings and the people that you care about, opposed to all the shitty things that happen, or the programs, or the things that hold you back, or the resentment that you're holding on to, that it almost clouds the judgment of why you were friends with that person in the first place, or all the moments that that person was there for you, and make that more important than whatever else gets in the way. Because all we really need, honestly, is love and people's company, and to know that people care and they're in your lives.
Yeah.
So